just do it because I love playing music. It was like a calling. It's like become a musical chameleon. Over years of experience, I have learned to read the crowd.
Magandang araw po sa kanilang lahat and welcome to this episode of the Sun Podcast. Medyo masaya ito, nating episode. Bakit? Because it's about music. Hindi ho musician yung ating bisita. Siguro mas kilala sila sa mga ilang generation na pinagtutugtugon mo sila. Tama ba yun? Binibigyan mo sila ng music na gusto nila or yung gusto mo, sumasayaw sila dahil sa'yo. Magandang umaga, Cocoy, Puyat.
Good morning, Tito.
Yes. Thank you for coming all the way here.
Thank you for the invitation.
And tell me, how'd you get into this music business?
The year was 1983.
Okay.
I was 12 years old.
12 years old.
I was in the 7th grade at LaSalle Green Hills. My older brother, Gugu, was a freshman. And he had some classmates. And back in those days, every school had a mobile disco.
Okay.
And in LaSalle, it was like every section had a mobile disco.
What do you mean mobile disco?
So basically,
it's in a car?
No, it's like a sound system, lights, and music.
That you can move around.
Yes, that's why it's a disco party that moves from house to house, ballroom to ballroom, club to club.
So you put up what?
Basically, we borrow hi-fi components from all our parents. We had no idea what we were doing. Our two main intentions were, because we were 12 and 13 years old, our only intention at the time was to be given permission to go out at night and have a good time.
But this time?
Because we had a vision. Because we wanted to have a good time.
Okay.
And that just, over the years, it translated into actual skill of playing the music, knowing what to play, and getting a deeper understanding of all the songs.
So 11 years old, you started
12.
this.
12.
12 years
prior
old.
to that, I had 5 years of formal musical training.
Prior?
Yes.
In high school?
Grade school. Sorry.
In grade school?
I'm a musician.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So it was not just playing the vinyl and all that?
Yes. I'm a musician. And of course, I come from a very musical family.
Really?
My parents both sing. So, in the whole clan. So I was exposed to all the musicals, the cavalcades, listening to radio, listening to the latest albums or LPs as they were called at that time. Listening and, of course, tinkering with my father's sound system. So I knew how to handle a turntable. I knew how to wire speakers. I knew how to wind up a cassette or an open reel. I knew all of that at a very young age because I was exposed to all of this. So when Gugu's older classmates said, let's form this mobile disco, and Gugu will be the technical, build the system and do the wiring. This guy would do the PR. He would former child actor named 𝗣𝗲𝘀𝘆 also went to fine arts in UP, and a few friends who went to Taft, but we were all together in LaSalle Green Hills, and then Cocoy will handle the music.
So when you're talking of a mobile disco, it is not like sole proprietorship na ikaw lahat.
Well,
you're actually a team.
We had no idea. We were all kids learning how we're going to pull this off together.
Have a great party.
Yeah, we started not knowing what we were doing. So we were just learning as we went along.
But how did you choose the music?
I was listening to the radio, 99.5 RT.
Yes. Yeah, popular station back then.
Yes. Well, funny story is I eventually ended up after college working for the radio station.
That same radio station?
Yes.
As what?
I was doing Saturday night music for them.
Wow.
the club section.
Nice. So DJ, disc jockey, so to
Yes.
speak. So in a mobile disco. But did you ever play in a disco, in a, you know?
Okay, so the deal was I had to deal with my dad. I could do everything I wanted to on the condition I finished and got my diploma.
Which is?
Uh, BS Upsilon, major in 𝗣𝗂𝘆_Diliman.
How many years did it take you?
Let's just say my contemporaries were graduating law.
Ah, I see. So that must have been a very interesting 8 years, huh?
No naman. 6.5, 7.
6.5. Okay, that's good. But why did you stick to it? I mean, from 12 years old up to now, you're still active.
Yes. I've
Why,
made a
why?
career out of it.
And why? What is it in the music, in the equipment, in the popularity of
No,
being
it's
called
not-
Cocoy?
No.
Yeah.
I just do it because I love playing music. It was like a calling. It's like a job that's not really a job, but it entails paperwork, some accounting. You have to be very good in math and
Math?
you have to be able to make your calculations for timing and tempo instantly in your head.
In your head.
Yes.
You know, I've been to a DJ's booth.
Okay.
And I notice sometimes they do this thing. What
That is
does
queuing. It's like if you're holding a CDJ, a CD player, or a turntable, the vinyl, you're getting that start. That's the first beat.
Mhm.
So basically, the entire record has a musical arrangement, and it's 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1. So you have all of that graphed out in your head.
Instant,
Well,
right at that moment, or do
well,
you,
if you are a skilled musician or DJ, you have it in your head. If you're just learning, you're guessing.
okay?
But if you're a professional and you know what you're doing, it's all in your head already.
But on your free time, do you still do the same thing? Do you prepare? What do you do to prepare for a gig? Is that the term for it?
Yeah, it's called a gig. I do some research. Some people they're actually funny because like, right now I play a lot of weddings and anniversaries, and they kind of think I talk to them like a priest. You know, like when you're about to get married, the priest will give you an interview. They want to know, the priest wants to know if you're compatible or if you're in line with the faith. So I kind of do that with my clients.
Mm.
So I have a short chat with them and ask them, so first things first, where did you go to school? How old are you? What is your background? What did you listen to? What radio station? Where are you from? So from that information, I can already plot in my head, okay, this person listened to this radio station at this time, from this time to this time. So I know that they're into this and this, and what are the fashion that they're into, or
Wow.
sports and activities that they do. So on that alone, I already have an idea, or like where they like to dine out or hang out when they were younger. Let's say for anniversaries, or where did you go to college? So I already know what were the trends at that time. So I knew they went to these bars, they went to these discos, not even clubs back then.
It's not just A to Z. It's also from maybe 40s to the present.
Yes.
That's what's here.
Well,
Or here.
if you we saw each other last weekend
Mm.
at Bahay ng Alumni,
Okay.
61
yes,
and
yes.
65, right?
Yeah, I didn't recognize you
But-
from now and that night.
Okay, so-
parang you transform.
This is what I look like in the daylight. No, because of course you have to understand that I was playing for a much older demographic,
yeah.
people in their 70s and 80s.
Mm.
So I had to put myself time travel mode, shift, put yourself in their shoes, what they were listening to in their teens, their 20s, early 30s. And I did a little research. Okay, let's pull this out from the library. Let's put this here and there. Okay, now I know how to play.
Mhm.
So it's like become a musical chameleon.
Para ka rin jukebox.
I wouldn't call myself a jukebox. I'd call myself a musical curator.
Mhm.
Because a jukebox, anyone can just come up to you, choose a song and play. No, I would choose what song is
Oh.
appropriate at that very moment that will bring maximum intensity and enjoyment to everybody in the room.
But have you ever encountered that they don't like the
Of course,
choice that you
it's well, being an artist or a businessman, you know, you realize not everyone is into what you're into. But over years of experience, I have learned to read the crowd.
make? Mhm. Kasi, diba, like what you mentioned, business and being an artist,
Yes,
the balance,
Yes.
medyo may pagka-sensitive yan.
yes.
No? But who decides eventually?
Of course, I make the decision that very moment. I look at the crowd and I look at them. Okay, I prepared this. I have a little extra leeway, and I have a little. Let's say, okay, I can move forward 10 years. I can move back 10 years. I bring an excess of like 150,000 tracks on my hard drive at any one moment.
Mhm.
So I have that entire library at my disposal. So I can be very flexible.
Wow.
That's years
a
of
lot.
collection.
Yeah, and it's like it could just be playing here in your ear, right?
Yes.
It doesn't. I mean, of course, that's what you used to play, pero it's here.
Yes.
It's within you.
Yes.
Wow, fantastic. And ano yung paborito mo? I mean, if you were to throw a party, like it was my 65th birthday. Oh, no, 66th birthday.
Well, you know what?
Days ago.
You're in perfect luck because my favorite era is the disco era.
Wow, fantastic.
From the 70s up to the early 80s.
Wow, where else?
This is even before I was even thought of, I even had the inkling I'd be a DJ one day. I was really into that soundtrack. Saturday Night Fever, Thank God It's Friday,
Yes,
Last Night's a
yes,
Disco.
Yes. Oo, tama. But meron ka bang mga like are you with a group of DJs or
Okay,
Uh,
I have a lot of friends that I have good relations with, but basically I am a solo act. I'm not one of those people that likes to collaborate or is dependent on other people for ideas.
Mhm.
Call me a control freak.
Well, you're really in control of the party. You're the
Yes.
life and soul.
I
Diba?
mean, if I'm going to collaborate with someone, that DJ or musician would have to have a nice working relationship with myself already. In other words, that person, I would have to trust
Mm.
to like. I would let go of the steering wheel and hand it over to that other artist for that moment, and I know it would be driven the right way.
So you mentioned it was this era, the 70s, 80s, na parang paborito mo. And I can just imagine kasi disco yun eh.
Yes.
You had clubs.
Yes.
You know, and the DJ. And you're practically in control. I mean, from start to finish.
Yes.
Going inside, where else, for example, I hear the music, I hear the beat, I'm in the dance floor, I talk to people, I dance with them, and then right before I'm lying in bed, and the music is still in my mind, and I suppose that's the power of a good DJ.
Yeah. The DJ did their job. They got the party people on the dance floor, dancing, singing, and everyone suffering from last song syndrome.
Last one is-
LSS.
Nag-entertain ka ng request?
Of course.
Ay,
If
no.
it fits. If
Uh-huh.
it'll work, yes.
Ah.
But I draw the line sometimes. Um, I mean, I know it really will not work well or go down. I said, I'll try to, but no promises.
Okay, a concert. A concert, you have a team.
Yeah.
The repertoire, and then there's like you plan for it. It's not like what the singer or the artist would like to sing. It has to fit in a certain, like there's a theme and all that.
Yes.
So when you are going to play, um, what preparation do you make?
Well, I do my just like going back to interviewing the couple. I do my research of, let's say, the venue. Where is it? What are the trends in that area? Are they a little more cosmopolitan? Is it a little backwards, more provincial, or is it more advanced? Uh, what is the zip code or
Zip code.
zip code? I mean,
The-
physically where they are,
Ah.
because depending on where people live or a geographic location, you already know what kind of music they listen to.
Okay, you're talking about events.
Yes.
But how about in a what do you call it now? Disco, no bar.
Okay.
What do you call them now? From the disco,
Well, okay.
dance club.
The nice
or-
thing about a bar is the pressure is not there for you to, like, every song, it's life or death
Mm.
in a disco or a club, because you're compelled as the DJ to maintain that intensity on the dance floor. You have to build it up higher, higher,
So
higher.
you want to see them
Yes.
jumping up and down.
Yes, yes,
Ah,
yes.
And
Whereas in a
ordering
bar-
more drinks.
Well, yes, but in a bar, basically, it's just selling drinks, but you're not compelled to make them dance. If they dance, they get off their chair and start dancing in the aisle, even better. That's your extra reward. But it's a little easier, and you have a little more latitude in terms of programming, because in a bar, you can change tempo. You can go up, down, left, right, sideways, whatever. As long as you can control the mood and everyone's happy, there's spending, conversations happening, and you got to make sure the sound is right and it doesn't hurt the ears.
Mhm.
So that's it. But in a club, you just have to make sure they're always at edge, peaking, having the best time of their life on the dance floor. That's why, I don't know, it's funny. There are very few clubs now, just a handful. The business model has changed in the past few years. Most places are now mostly bars.
So they drink, they chat.
Well, it's more feasible, because rather than have maybe 100 square feet or 50 square feet of a dance floor, you convert that real estate into seats and tables to sell drinks.
Mhm.
So you can convert that into more revenue sales for the outlet.
So do you have a preference? Mas gusto mo ba yung... That's not the timer. Ah. Mas gusto mo ba yung events? Or you like to perform in a dance club or
Well,
bar?
I personally, I most of my events right now are one-off special events.
Which are...
Product launches, anniversaries, weddings, art. In fact, some of our younger friends downstairs, I was telling them about the uh, opportunities of visiting art galleries, especially when they launch, because they can invest in reasonably priced contemporary art,
Mhm.
and then wait for it to convert over the years and become sizable financial investments. I mean, I'm in that scene. I'm in that scene where I play in art galleries, and I'm exposed to a lot of these artists. Like, some artists started like 20, 30,000 for a decent painting. And then after 20 years, their piece would sell for over 1 million pesos.
Wow.
Yes, that's the art market.
And you've seen it.
I've seen it
And
from
do
the
you
DJ,
collect?
from the DJ's point of view.
And are you also into it?
Well, I don't really buy it. I'm thankful when the artist gives me a gift.
Wow. Okay.
I've received quite a few.
Okay. So going back, when you do the events, do you have a partnership with an event coordinator?
I usually work with the gallery owner or the host themselves, to say the person celebrating the anniversary or the birthday celebrant.
Mhm.
It's for me, it's not really a corporate uh, environment. It's more casual, more friendly. It's a more casual relationship with the other side.
So your Cocoy is a trade name, or
Well,
does it attach to your surname,
everyone knows me as DJ Cocoy Puyat.
DJ Cocoy Puyat? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've never had an alias or a stage name. That is my nickname that my parents named me when I was a child, and I, it's been that way ever since.
Well, you're a family man, so when you're doing your job, it's a lot. There's a lot of excitement, but
Yes.
when you're home, is it also exciting? I mean,
I
I must-
like I like it quiet. I have two dogs. My wife is a ballerina, so she's also into the arts.
really wow.
Yes. So she does her thing. I do my thing. I like it quiet at home because you work in a noisy, loud environment.
Mhm.
I mean, the noisiest it would get for me is Senate and congressional hearings on TV.
But, alam mo, maswerte tayo ngayon kasi, I mean, for you especially, during my time, people could smoke inside. Ngayon, hindi na, di ba? Parang we're more respectful.
Well, I'll tell you the funny story.
Oh.
I've never really been, I have never been a smoker.
Mhm.
I come from an asthmatic family, and I don't have an appreciation for the taste of nicotine. But funny story is, I like the smell of cigarette and tobacco smoke
Yeah.
in a room
Yes.
when a club is happening, because when you're playing an event and there's no tobacco, it's so sterile.
Yeah. I understand. That's right. That's right. It's a mood
So-
enhancer.
Exactly.
About the lights, are you in control of the lights also?
Well, I try to be involved with as much of the sensory, so sight, sound, taste, smell, as much as possible. So I work with the lighting designer or whoever the lighting supplier is, and say, let's keep the lights like this.
Mhm.
Let's do this, do that. So I have my input
Mm.
because
Yeah.
I know what my guests would appreciate.
Paano ba yan? You're in a booth. Pag event, hindi ka man din yung center, di ba? Unlike you're in a bar or a dance club, you're like the center of attention. How do you measure or ano yung may eye contact kasi, di ba?
Yes.
Pag nandun ka sa center. Pero pag nandun ka sa booth in an event, wala ka talaga sa center. So, paano yung interaction? How do you feel it? I mean, the reaction to what you're playing.
Well, I don't know. People, guests, kind of find it easy to find the DJ.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, last Saturday we saw each other in Bahay ng Alumni,
Yes.
and there was a little queue by the DJ booth
Mhm.
of guests who were, can you play this? Can you play that? Sure.
But
They knew how to find me.
I bumped into you months ago. You were buying dessert for your dinner with your wife.
Yes. I
I
can't
found-
remember where, but I remember that.
Yeah. I found that caring. Alam mo, parang it defined a relationship.
No, let's just put it this way. I have my family life. I have my professional life. So that's the office. You leave it. Okay, when the sun goes up, back to the family. When the sun goes down, go to work. It's the other way around. I have my 9 p.m. to 5 a.m.
So meron kang public social media
Yes.
para they can follow your schedule.
Well, I'm on Facebook, DJ Cocoy Puyat, and Instagram on Cocoy Puyat DJ.
Okay. So for all of you 11 years old, 10 years old, love music, and wanna, create a party, an event, here is one who has stayed through many generations, still doing what he loves doing, which is bringing music to an event and to a particular venue. DJ Cocoy, maraming salamat sa oras na binigay mo para sa Sun Podcast.
Again, Tito, thank you for inviting me.
Yes. And we hope to, we will be blessed with his presence and his music. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat.